Hey, I'm Josh, and it's your iFanboy Mini for the day. I am here in Seattle, and I'm here with Josh Dysart, writer of many projects.
Yeah, things are going well.
Most notably, you are working recently you're working on B.P.R.D. 1946
Yes.
with Mike Mignola.
Yeah.
What's it like to come into that sort of world that Mignola really owns so far? Has that been challenging?
Yeah, it's definitely been challenging, but it's been wonderful because the primary character of the series is Broom, Professor Broom, and while there's a lot of fans clamoring for him, there hasn't been a lot of attention given to him, so it's really my character to work with. So while it's challenging, I have a lot of latitude and a lot of freedom, so it's been great and it's exciting.
Can I tell you that you guys have come up with one of the most scary characters I can think of in the little Russian doll girl?
Yeah, Vivara, yeah.
Oh,
I love writing her. Yeah.
Can you sleep at night? That's a freaky character. Where did that come from?
Yeah, well, that's how I sleep at night, is I exercise all that stuff into my comics. Mike definitely wanted a child to be leading the Russian equivalent of the BPRD, and he sort of knew the backstory. He sort of knew, he wanted her to be possessed by a demon. That was the idea at the time, and we've been much more nebulous now on whether it's a form that the demon's taken or whatever. But and when Mike told me that, I got really excited because years ago, before I ever did any professional comics, I'd created a character very, very similar, a little girl, supernatural little girl, and she had a white frilly dress and a little doll and patent black shoes and curls, so I knew exactly what Vivara was going to look like and sound like, and so she's really a Mike's idea that I got to flesh out, and I love writing her. She's a blast, man. Yeah, and she's going to be around the BPR universe for a while. So
that's very cool. So and I guess you guys announced that now you're going to do the next year, 1947.
We announced it yesterday that we're doing 47. So it's going to be very different from 46. 46 is sort of Broom centric. 47 is going to be about the very first team that Broom really put together. So we're seeing the very first B.P.R.D. team going on their very first field mission, whereas with 46 we saw Broom's first field mission. So we're slowly beginning to build the institution, and anyone who follows the regular series, the B.R.P.D. series, will know what it is in the future. This kind of almost militarist, big organization. So it's really, really exciting to build it from the ground up and kind of do the Untouchables as vampire hunters kind of thing in 47, yeah. And it's going to be also different in the sense that instead of being so dense and politically oriented as the first one, this one is a lot more like, I hope, like Darkness Calls. So a lot of big images, a lot of sort of minimal text, very poetic. And then when we do 48, we will go back to being Broom-centric. And we're also increasing the amount of time you see young Hellboy in each series, so slowly Hellboy is becoming more and more a player.
I love young Hellboy.
Yeah, I do too. I love. He's another one I love to write. In fact, we beat out 47, and there's a scene with Hellboy, basically hanging out with the soldiers, and it's the best scene in the whole thing. It's better than killing vampires. It's better than all this other great stuff we've got. It's just this scene of Hellboy reading comics with the soldiers. It's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks very much, and we'll look out for that stuff and all the other stuff you've got coming out. If you have any questions, get over to iFanboy.com or go over to Vision3.com/iFanboy for more videos and more stuff like that. Thanks a lot.